Pastor Rick, Pastor Danny, Pastor John, Pastor Noel. These are the names of some of the best men that I've known on the planet. And yet some people are suspicious of them for no other reason than pastor is in front of their name. Have you ever met a suspicious person? Chances are there are some sitting in your pews. These skeptics have preconceived ideas of those of us in ministry, and most of those ideas aren't good. In their minds, you're a stereotypical minister portrayed on television programs or sitcoms. They've already pegged you as unintelligent, backward, prejudiced, self-righteous, weak, prone to hypocrisy. Our knee-jerk reaction is to avoid these people at all costs, but is that what Jesus would have us do? Most everyone was suspicious of Jesus. Jesus spent every day of his ministry life with skeptics, including religious leaders, government officials, members of his own family. Even his disciples weren't convinced of his authenticity. Think about it. Jesus spent most days authenticating himself with signs and wonders and miracles while speaking the greatest truths ever spoken. Even at the end, while hanging on the cross, leaders, they sneered at him. Soldiers mocked him. Criminals blasphemed him, and his family doubted him, and his disciples forsook him. Most people thought of Jesus not as God come in the flesh, but as a nice man, a good teacher, maybe a prophet, like Elijah or Jeremiah. So, what did authenticate Jesus? What will authenticate you? Doubters and skeptics are everywhere, and just as it was with Jesus, some skeptics are so suspicious, they'll doubt everything you do. Just like doubting Thomas, signs, wonders, and miracles didn't convince him. Neither did the truth that Jesus spoke for 3 years. Only one thing convinced Thomas: the scars that Jesus bore in his allegiance to the cross. And the Thomases of your life will only be convinced by the scars that you bear in your allegiance to Jesus Christ. The Thomases of your life may insist to see your scars, and perhaps they might even inflict one just to observe your reaction. They'll make a snide remark, maybe a subtle jab or a critical observation, and then listen to your reply. They won't authenticate you quickly, but be patient. Just as Jesus overlooked Thomas's suspicion, you must do the same with the skeptics that are around you. As a shepherd, you must serve them, love them, lead them, even though they're without gratitude, because often they're incapable of it. So when you meet a skeptic face to face, here's what I would suggest. First, never take their words personally. They're skeptical of you because of deeper things in their lives. Second, love them completely. There's no greater power that will increase your witness more than love. Third, express how honored you feel to have them. Let them know that you genuinely love and care and honor them. Finally, call them by name and invite them back. God uses the Thomases of your life to nail you to your proverbial cross, while you're God's instrument to authenticate the cross that they so desperately need to embrace. Pastor, God allows the scars of ministry to authenticate you, Never forget that. And if God has given you a Thomas, be patient, because in the end, the Thomas of Jesus' day became the great apostle who laid down his life for the kingdom of God.